Well, welcome back to my channel. Finally back out, but this is Wetherlam, 762 metres, and I have been here before in the summer, but I wanted to come here. Well, I wanted to go somewhere I've been to camp with a good view with the snow, so I'm back on it. I'm going to find a pitch because it is quite cold in the wind chill. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. Anyone's just tuning in, I have had a few months off over Christmas and winter, but I saw an opportunity and I thought I'm getting out today. I have tried to get out a few times over the winter, but things just kept going wrong. But here I am, Wetherlam. Got a great view of the Scaffells in the distance. Yeah, like I say, I've been here before and I camped on a ledge, but now that the snow, it was hard to find the ledge, so I've had to kind of guess, really. I'm so glad I brought my shovel, because that literally took me about half an hour. Probably would have took me about 4 hours if I'd rather brought my shovel. But I've got great views all around again, and it brings it up so much better in the snow. I'll just quickly show you around if you can see. So I think over here is the old man of Coniston. And then over this way will be Great Cars, Swirl, Hale, that kind of way. And there's, yeah, the Scaffells in the distance, Scafell and Scafell Pike. And then it just goes round to, you can see Pike of Stickle sticking up there, if you hopefully you can see the Langdales part. And then there's, I think that might be Fairfield in the distance in the cloud, and over here is the Hale range. You can also see out towards the west I was looking. It's not actually, the lower ones out there, 500 and something, Middle Fell I think it is or something, not actually got any snow on it. So I'm just going to quickly go to the top here, Wetherlam, which is just up here, and then I'm going to get a drone shot before the light fades. I only expected, well, until like sunset, which is about 20 to 5 these days. I mean, it is the end of January and it feels weird, but there's no wind. I mean, I've got my jacket on, but it's actually quite warm coming up. You know, you've seen I was in a t-shirt at times. But yeah, I'm just going to get, before the light goes, and then I just want, because the fog's due to come in tonight as well. And then I don't think I'm going to have anything tomorrow. So I've only got like 2 hours to really enjoy this, you know. I'm hoping it'll be longer, but the cloud base is due to drop overnight to like 300 meters. Watching the sun setting. It's not quite, it's probably another hour yet to be honest, but I was thinking when I came here in summer, it was in July, the sunset was behind Scaffells. I'll show you a picture or a little video, and now it's sort of Swirl Hale way, and it'll, you know, it'll probably head towards Great Cars, but you know, it just shows where the sunset is in the winter compared to the summer. And even going up to you know, I was saying there was no wind, but actually when I went up to do a drone shot. It was, yeah, it was bitter. So, but I can see, just looking around now, so many, you know, when I came here, all the snow wasn't touched, and then I've come here and there's just like footprints everywhere. Coniston, old man over there, the clouds just coming in on it, so it might, who knows, that's probably what it'll be like with me tomorrow. But I'm gonna get a brew on now. I've got to warm up my hands and, you know, settle in for the night because there's not much sunlight left. Gotta be honest, I have missed the winter. Even though it's, what, 15 hours in a tent. But, you know, the wind's coming from the south to the north. But Wetherlam's kind of blocking it a bit, so it doesn't feel as bad here where I am. I think it's, honestly, if you want to, no, yeah, it's a bit of a slog on the way up, that they all are, but if you ever get a clear view, there's little ledges here on Wetherlam. Kind of like destroying my secret place, really, but or my best place, or one of them, but you know, look at that for a view out there. There's not many better views than this. Right, just got my sleeping bag just to basically warm my feet up, just being in the snow a bit. But scran tonight is a traditional pasty, which this is supposed to be my lunch, but I just didn't really feel like eating. And when there's not a lot of sunlight, you just gotta and you want to do digging snow shots and Instagram shots and all these drone shots, you know, there's priorities. So yeah, this and some crisp. I should really have a hot meal. I have got them, but I'm just not going to waste them because I think I'll have one tomorrow for breakfast probably. Do you know, I've just basically been looking at the view since the sun's gone down, but it's actually quite, well, it's dead silent, but there's the Rhinos Pass that goes from, you know, past the Three Shires Stone, and I'm guessing well, I've not seen any cars, so I'm guessing it's closed because of the winter and everything and ice. But it's nice just to sit here looking and just see mountains and snow and no cars. Unfortunately, I can hear a plane. I guess like these are the perks about winter, but also when I've been sitting here I can feel rocks in my ass because you know, sometimes if it's filled with snow you don't know where the rocks are, or you think when you dig in you think you've come across all the rocks, and then next thing you got one sticking in your bum. A lot of the time the cloud base has been quite high, so, and it's dead peaceful, there's no wind, touch wood, but I think there's gonna be tomorrow. I think it says like 25 or 35 mile an hour gusts, so I might get a rude awakening in the night, but I'm just gonna pack up and go the same way I came from Coniston, so I know where I'm going, but it'll be a shame to leave it. But it's been nice to be back out in the snow. Yesterday morning we had, the Lake District had Storm Chandra, I think it was, in the morning, and it was 70, 80 mile an hour wind. I mean, yeah, it's unbelievable to see what a difference today makes. Right, I'll love you and leave you. See you in the morning. Night. Morning everyone. Well, as you can see, it's a bit of a cloud whiteout this morning, but I knew it was coming. It was forecast that the cloud base is about 300 meters. Just get this out your way. It's not in my lead for charging. But anyway, yeah, I kind of had hope really. I think I always have hope that it'll be better, but you know, it is what it is. The weatherman was right, so just gonna get a quick brew, get some granola with raspberries, which are lovely, to be honest. This is actually one of the best meals that there is, but it's 1,000 calories, which is probably a bit too much for me, but it definitely warms you up before, you know, get going in the winter. So I'm gonna smash this in and then I'm gonna make our way off here. From a snowy, wintry Wetherlam, that's me done. Leave no traces ever. Watch out for the yellow snow. I'm just going to go back to the top and then make my way down. Hopefully see you there at the bottom. Because probably quite boring. Thanks for watching. It's great to be back out. Leave no trace. Stay safe in the mountains. See you next time.